Well, my dear guys, for this second part, we are going to talk about the soil pollution. The soil pollution is the presence of human waste like plastic bags, plastic bottles, cardboard, or another things that causes an alteration, that causes that something it is not working well in the natural soil environment. Some of the sources of this soil pollution are, for example, the natural causes that are the things that the nature carries from one part to another and creates a contaminated, a polluted environment. For example, when the wind is really hard, the wind can carry many things from one place to another and causes that the soil is now contaminated. The agricultural and the industrial are really similar because they are related with the chemicals that contaminates the soil, but also with those things that they throw that affect the characteristics of the soil pollution. For example, they can make a beautiful forest to become completely clear and completely dry, and it is not good because it affects all the soil and the grass and the plants and all of the things that can grow in a forest. The domestic source is when we do not separate the waste. Do you remember that we are talking about the different bins to put the waste? Okay, if we don't do that, we are contaminating the soil. And also another things like, for example, the emissions of the cars, the smoke that comes out from the cars, that creates like a thin dust that covers the soil and affects the plants that can grow there. Now, guys, what is the most easy strategy to reduce soil pollution? The 3 R's. To reduce the use, for example, of plastic bags and change it for fabric bags. Sorry, guys. Also, reuse that is, for example, you can take the old clothes that you have and you can reuse it, creating, for example, clothes for your toys or to using that to clean up the house. We can do it in many different ways. And recycle, that is the thing that we are doing at the school for Science Day. Do you remember that project? That is to use again, to separate the waste in plastic, in paper, in glass, and in other categories to take care of the environment. Let's listen to this song. It is a really beautiful song. If you want to sew it and practice a lot, I left the link in the description of the video. Okay, so let's listen.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's very easy to do. It's simple to remember. Recycle what you use. Separate glass and paper. Separate plastic and tin. Then put them in their places in the recycling bin. Plastic with plastic. Paper with paper. Tin with tin, and glass with glass. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's very easy to do. It's simple to remember. Recycle what you use. Separate glass and paper. Separate plastic and tin. Then put them in their places in the recycling bin. Good for you.
Well, my dear guys, now it is time for you to practice what we learned about pollution. What is the idea? You are going to ask to an adult to help you to open the link of the game that is called Environment. Once you open the link, you are going to have fun reviewing the vocabulary that we learned during these sessions. My dear guys, it is always a pleasure for us to see you. Have fun, my little boys and girls. See you next time. Bye-bye.